In a world where relationships are often portrayed through the lens of fleeting social media interactions and glossy romantic comedies, Chad Eastham's Guys Like Girls Who offers a refreshing and honest take on the complexities of young love. Eastham, a renowned speaker and author, delves into the minds of teenage boys to unravel what truly attracts them to girls, providing readers with an eye-opening exploration of the male psyche. But this book is more than just a guide to understanding boys. It's a journey of self-discovery for young women. Eastham's writing combines humor, wisdom, and deep empathy, making it a compelling read for anyone navigating the tumultuous waters of teenage relationships. Through relatable anecdotes, research-backed insights, and candid advice, Eastham crafts a narrative that resonates with both girls and boys, encouraging them to embrace their individuality while understanding the nuances of the opposite gender. A personal journey. To fully appreciate Guys Like Girls Who, it's essential to understand the context in which Eastham writes. The book is deeply personal, rooted in Eastham's experiences as a teenager who once grappled with the same questions that plague today's youth. From the awkwardness of first crushes to the pressures of conforming to societal expectations, Eastham's journey mirrors the experiences of many young readers. Eastham begins the book by recounting his own adolescence, a time filled with uncertainty and a desperate desire to fit in. He shares stories of his early encounters with girls, the confusion he felt about what they wanted, and the mistakes he made along the way. These personal anecdotes are not just humorous but also serve as a bridge between Eastham and his readers, establishing a connection that makes the advice he offers all the more impactful. For instance, Eastham recounts a particularly embarrassing moment from his high school years when he tried to impress a girl by pretending to be someone he wasn't. The story, filled with humor and self-deprecation, is a poignant reminder of the importance of authenticity. It sets the stage for one of the book's core messages, that being true to oneself is far more attractive than any facade one might try to maintain. The importance of self-worth. One of the book's strongest themes is the emphasis on self-worth. Eastham repeatedly drives home the point that girls should never compromise their values or sense of self to attract a guy. He challenges the conventional wisdom that girls must adhere to certain stereotypes or behaviors to be liked by boys. Eastham supports his argument with examples from popular culture, where women are often depicted as needing to change themselves to win a man's affection. He contrasts this with real-life examples of women who have succeeded by being true to themselves. Through these examples, Eastham encourages girls to prioritize their self-respect and individuality over the fleeting approval of others. In one chapter, Eastham shares the story of a girl he knew in high school who was constantly changing her appearance and behavior to please different boys. Despite her efforts, she never found lasting happiness in any relationship. Eastham uses this story to illustrate the futility of trying to mold oneself to fit someone else's expectations. He urges readers to focus on developing their strengths, interests, and passions, as these are the qualities that will ultimately attract the right kind of attention. Understanding the male perspective. A significant portion of Guys Like Girls Who is dedicated to demystifying the male perspective on relationships. Eastham dives into the psychology of teenage boys, explaining their thought processes, fears, and desires. He sheds light on why boys might behave in certain ways, such as acting aloof or seemingly uninterested, and what these behaviors might actually signify. Eastham breaks down common misconceptions about boys, such as the idea that they are solely driven by physical attraction or that they are emotionally distant. He presents research that shows boys are just as concerned with finding meaningful connections as girls are, but they often struggle to express their emotions due to societal pressures. Through interviews with teenage boys, Eastham provides first-hand accounts of what they value in a girl. These insights are both surprising and reassuring, as they reveal that boys are often drawn to qualities like confidence, intelligence, and kindness, traits that go beyond mere physical appearance. Eastham's exploration of the male perspective is a crucial element of the book, as it helps readers understand that boys are not as inscrutable as they might seem. Debunking myths. Eastham is unafraid to tackle the myths that have long perpetuated misunderstandings between the sexes. Throughout the book, he debunks popular myths about what guys find attractive, offering a more nuanced view of male preferences. For example, Eastham challenges the stereotype that boys are only interested in cool girls who are popular and outgoing. He presents evidence that many boys are actually more attracted to girls who are genuine, down-to-earth, and comfortable in their own skin. By debunking these myths, Eastham empowers readers to embrace their true selves rather than conform to superficial ideals. In another chapter, Eastham takes on the myth that boys prefer girls who play hard to get. He explains that while a bit of mystery can be intriguing, playing games or being intentionally distant often leads to confusion and frustration. Eastham advocates for open and honest communication, encouraging readers to be clear about their feelings and intentions. Practical advice with a touch of humor. Eastham's writing is characterized by a unique blend of practical advice and humor. He understands that relationships can be a daunting topic for teenagers, so he approaches it with a light-hearted tone that makes the subject matter more accessible. His use of humor not only keeps readers engaged but also helps to diffuse the tension that often accompanies discussions about dating and relationships. For instance, Eastham offers tips on how to start a conversation with a boy without feeling awkward or self-conscious. He suggests simple icebreakers and conversation starters that can help girls feel more at ease. These tips are delivered with a dose of humor, as Eastham recounts his own failed attempts at starting conversations with girls in his youth. Eastham also provides practical advice on how to navigate the ups and downs of a relationship. He discusses common issues that arise, such as jealousy, misunderstandings, and the pressure to fit in. His advice is grounded in reality, acknowledging that relationships are rarely perfect and that it's okay to make mistakes. Eastham emphasizes the importance of learning from these experiences and growing as an individual. Encouraging healthy relationships. At its core, Guys Like Girls Who is about fostering healthy relationships. Eastham stresses the importance of mutual respect, trust, and communication in any relationship. He encourages readers to set boundaries and to stand up for themselves if they feel disrespected or uncomfortable. Eastham also addresses the issue of peer pressure and how it can impact relationships. He cautions against allowing others to dictate the terms of a relationship, whether it be friends, family, or societal norms. Instead, he encourages readers to focus on what makes them happy and to pursue relationships that are built on mutual understanding and respect. A particularly poignant moment in the book is when Eastham discusses the concept of true love. He challenges the romanticized notion of love that is often portrayed in movies and books, arguing that true love is not about grand gestures or dramatic declarations, but rather about the small, everyday acts of kindness and support that build a strong foundation for a lasting relationship. A call to action. Eastham concludes Guys Like Girls Who with a call to action for both girls and boys. He urges readers to take responsibility for their own happiness and to approach relationships with a sense of curiosity and openness. Eastham encourages readers to be proactive in their pursuit of meaningful connections, rather than waiting for someone else to define their worth. He also emphasizes the importance of self-care and self-love. Eastham reminds readers that they cannot fully love and respect someone else until they have learned to love and respect themselves. This message is particularly powerful for young readers who may be struggling with issues of self-esteem and self-acceptance. Conclusion. Guys Like Girls Who is more than just a guide to understanding teenage boys. It's a heartfelt exploration of what it means to be true to oneself in the context of relationships. Chad Eastham's blend of humor, personal anecdotes, and research-backed insights creates a narrative that is both engaging and enlightening. Eastham's message is clear: the most attractive quality a person can possess is authenticity. By encouraging readers to embrace their individuality and to approach relationships with honesty and respect, Eastham provides a roadmap for building healthy, fulfilling connections. Whether you're a teenage girl trying to navigate the complexities of young love, a parent looking to understand what your child is going through, or simply someone interested in the dynamics of relationships, Guys Like Girls Who offers valuable insights that are both timeless and relevant. Eastham's book is a must-read for anyone who wants to better understand the opposite gender and, more importantly, themselves.